real estate agent. I'm here with Lucy Dowd with Dowd Law. We're here at the Candy Factory. She's located on the 5th floor. Can you tell a little bit about what you do?
Sure. I help people with estate planning, wills, trusts, powers of attorney, living wills. I also help with estate settlement when someone passes away. And I work with families with disabilities, helping them with special needs trusts and guardianships.
Great. When it comes to estate planning, can you tell me a little bit about what that process is like? Because I know at that time it's super stressing and like I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do? They contact you, and how does that look like?
Yeah, sure. They call or email, and we chat a little bit sometimes on the phone because it's really important to me that any potential client feels comfortable working with me. There has to be that rapport, and that isn't, everyone has their own personal preferences for who they like to work with.
Right.
So we usually chat a little bit on the phone, and I explain the process to them. And then what I'll do is I'll send them a estate planning worksheet that will help them prepare for our meeting. It asks them to gather up information regarding their assets, who they would want to name as different roles in their will, executor, trustee if there's minors, guardians for the minors. They don't have to fill out the worksheet before they come in and meet with me, but it helps them at least see the kind of questions I'm going to ask when they come in.
To kind of get that mindset ready and be able to focus on getting that taken care of.
Exactly.
Okay. I know estate planning is very sensitive, and the reason why I wanted you to talk about that is because I know when someone is in that situation, they want someone to hold their hand through the process and really understand what they're going through. And I know that you've been in that situation, and it helped shape how you would handle your business and be able to help people move forward through this. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for many years, and I always considered myself a very understanding and empathetic person. But almost 6 years ago, my husband died very suddenly and unexpectedly, and that did give me a new appreciation for what my clients go through when something like that happens. And it is, I really understand now exactly how difficult that phase of your life is immediately after something like that happens. Then you have to deal with the legal system. It's just very difficult. So I really try to make it as easy for my clients as possible, knowing that they're already going through a really difficult time. And I also, I think it spelled out to me how I already knew this before, but now I really understand personally how important it is to plan for those terrible life events that you really hope don't happen soon, but they can happen at any time. So it's just so important to have your plans down in writing, your goals for your estate and your future and your children and your spouse. It just really spelled out to me how so important it is to plan ahead.
Beautiful. No, that's great advice, especially, it's 2018, it's February. I think your goal should be to start planning something. What can people start doing? Like, what are some tips that they can start implementing something?
Yeah. Well, they need to a lot of people put this off. It's something you don't want to think about. You don't want to think about your dying and your spouse or your children or your loved ones living without you. But all of my clients, after they finish this and they have all their documents signed, they are so relieved that they did it. And then it's done. And chances are they won't have to change those documents for several years. So I just recommend to people, just do it. Just make that phone call and schedule an appointment, and it's really not as painful as you might think,
Right.
And I really pride myself in walking my clients through it, explaining it to them in plain English, and making sure that all of their questions are answered and they feel very comfortable asking anything. There's no such thing as a stupid question. And
Right.
so that's just, and really learning about them and their family and what their goals and wishes are.
Great. Thank you so much. What is the best way for them to contact you?
They can either call me 717-435-8271 or email. My email is L as in Lucy, Dowd, DOWD, @lucydowdlaw.com.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you.